word from the new striker? He still hasn't made a decision. Mate, go and tell him to hurry up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and welcome to a brand new season here at Sheffield Wednesday. It's my third at the club, which I'm very proud to say, and of course our second up here in the Premier League, which is brilliant. Now I'm hopeful that this season will prove to be a little bit less stressful than last year, but obviously time will tell on that front. Now, do we have any questions? Yeah. Ernest Topbottom, local reporter. Now you sign more players than any other club in Premier League. Yeah, look mate, like you say, a high turnover. We signed a few, but we got rid of a few as well. I feel like we needed to build a platform on which we can take this club forward with. We needed better players to do that. And I feel like on that front, the window's been a big success. A strikers Tete, Shanklin and Cosgrove, enough to keep you in league. Yeah, look, mate, I mean, I think the guys showed last season that if we had to go with them again this year, that they're capable of keeping us in the division. But I fully expect at least one striker to join us before the window closes. So then, will you stay up? Yeah, look, mate, I mean, if we're sitting here again this time next year as a Premier League club still, then I'll be happy. But ideally, I'd like it to be a lot less stressful this time around. Yeah, I've got enough grey hairs already. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 3, Episode 1 here at Sheffield Wednesday as we look to win the Champions League with the club for the first time. And today we begin our second season in the Premier League. We host Arsenal, we go to newly promoted Norwich, and well, we'll see where we go from there. This is the club screen. As you can see, we obviously got promoted last season, finished just in the 16th, but it went down to the final day. Last episode, of course, was the summer transfer special. So if you didn't see that, obviously there's a lot that we did this summer, so you can catch up on all of that. But I am the manager. Worrell is the captain. Iorfa is our vice captain. Sandro Tonali is still our key player. Hot prospect is William McQuaid, formerly known as Dexter something or other. A couple of my Patreon supporters have picked up the new players, so it's something I like to do. Name the regens after my Patreon supporters. Link to Patreon in the description. But yeah, that is there if... anyway, that's something that I do like to do. I'm not quite sure where I was going with that. But let's have a quick look and see what we are expected to do this season. Now, we have the late kickoff. We have the Monday night kickoff, as you can see up there in the Premier League. So that means that everybody else has already played. Now, one thing that I did forget about this season is that it's Winter World Cup year. So we're going to have that's why we're starting so early, and we're going to have a very compact schedule, have a break for the World Cup, and then come back and do it all again after Christmas. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting season, this one. It's going to be a little bit of fixture pile-up that we didn't have last season. But we are expected to fight bravely against relegation again this year. We didn't spend that much money, but we signed a lot of players. I do think we're a better team. Hopefully we'll have a striker in this episode as well. And fighting bravely against relegation is something that we won't have to worry about because we'll stay roughly where we are now. I'd like to think 12th, 14th, somewhere in that range we could do, maybe kick on a little bit. We're expected to reach the 4th round of the FA Cup. That'll depend on the draw, of course. And Carabao Cup, they want us to reach the 3rd round. We have a Steel City derby in the 2nd round. Now, unfortunately, that's going to be the first game after this episode finishes, so I won't be able to show it on camera, but hopefully we'll be able to get past Sheffield United, like we did last year, of course, in the Carabao Cup as well. So that is... that's what we're expected to do. Now, the Premier League preview, let's have a quick glance at that. We are still getting absolutely zero respect, almost twice as bad as Brentford, according to the bookies. I think that's harsh. I really, really do. I think we're better than that. It won't surprise you to know there is no Sheffield Wednesday players in the Dream Team. If we have a quick look down at who all the key players are expected to be, I'm expecting it to be Tonali for us and somebody else. There's Tonali. I don't know who the other one would be, to be honest. Wilfred Zaha went to Aston Villa. Anybody? Hannibal, who isn't always in our starting lineup in any case. But there we go. So that's the season preview done. If you are new to the series, make sure that you subscribe and, of course, hit thumbs up if you enjoy this. It helps people find the channel and me and all that kind of fun stuff. But let's go and have a look at what we're doing here. First game of the season for us. If we scroll all the way back, we are hosting Arsenal. There's easier games to start with. Let's be honest. Tactical meeting, though. We can see we are expecting a 4-2-3-1 from them. Unfortunately for us, only the one debutant, so they're a pretty settled team lineup. And this is our team that we're sending out, our first team of the season. Of course, new boy on loan in goal is Bazunu. He gets the start today. Another new boy at the back, it's Horn. He plays at left back for us, our German. One thing I do like about us this season, we have two decent ball-playing centre-backs. So David Carmo will play on the left side. Bellick, I think that's how you pronounce it, will play on the right side. So two guys that can play the ball out of the back. I think that could be important. Nico Williams will play, make his debut at right back. So of our back five, only Carmo was here last season. Garner makes his debut in front of him. Hopefully he'll do a good job for us. Another debutant in midfield with Samare. Hopefully he'll prove to be a very, very useful. A lot of energy there. Hopefully he'll be a good box-to-boxer for us. Tenali, of course, the star of the team. He will go as the advanced playmaker. The wingers, well, the front three are the three that kept us up last year effectively. Bo Said down the right. Rolando Aarons goes down the left. And Tete, he's still our man up top for this one at least. So let's hope they can produce for us. Let's go see if we can beat Arsenal. All right, so we can see the way they're lining up. Todibo's a good player, I think, isn't he? I think he's at Barcelona in the game. We saw him in the beta, so we didn't see him, but he was at the club in the beta save. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang names just about fits in there. I mean, this is going to be a really, really tough start. Now, I'm expecting a little bit. Go out there and impress me. All right. Let's go with that. I'm expecting we might have a little bit of a difficult start to the year just because we do have so many new players. I think it was 12 in the end that we've signed. Yeah, so it might take a little bit of time for us to sort of gel and get any sort of performances. But, I mean, obviously, we are a stronger team than we were last year. So I'm hopeful that we will see a benefit of that down the line a little bit. This is a tough one to start with. Hopefully against Norwich, we can go out and get ourselves off the mark if we can't do it here. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we go. Tete up front. I mean, he showed last year he can do it in the Premier League. So it would be great to see him continue that. There is still about a month to go of the window as well. We're only 1st of August. So we're not under any time pressure to complete signings. And as I was saying in the transfer special, I don't want to just sign anybody. I want to try and make sure we're signing the right players because we don't have endless money. We're not that sort of Premier League club yet. So we've got to be just a little bit patient on that front. Here we go. Williams with a throw. Bo Said brings it down. Can he get across into the box? No, he cannot. It's cleared away, but Neko cuts it out. What can he do? Goes back there for Gardner. Or Garner, I should say. Bellick. Nice ball there for Tenali. Tenali round the corner looking for Williams. Williams to Bo Said. Can he pick out Tete? Bo Said's blocked away. Williams should be able to get to it, though. Back post. It's down. It's Sumare. Oh, it's Tete. He can't miss. He can miss. How did he miss? Tenali. Oh, it was a tap-in, mate. Why did you take a touch? I can't believe what's just happened. We should be 1-0 up. Tenali, he's frozen in front of goal. Someone defrost him. That is unbelievable. He just had to tap it in. Well, a promising start. Samare with a nice tackle there. Garner, can he get a foot in? No, it's a horrible shot in any case. I'm still in shock that we haven't scored a goal there. How did it not go in? Bo Said, is he injured? No, he's very tired though. We do have Maya, who of course we got back on loan from Barcelona. So he is available to us, but we should be. I tell you what, as a first half performance against, I'm assuming what's a good Arsenal team. Bravo, boys. Very, very impressive indeed. What do we say to that? Give the fans their money's worth. Everyone dig in. Unlucky. Dig in. Let's get some fist pumping. We have faith. And Sandro, mate, just stick the ball on net if you get another chance for me, please. I'm wondering, having seen that first half, if maybe we want to look to try and exploit wide areas. Here we go with Aarons. Back to Horn. Tenali. Oh, it's a loose pass. Sandro, mate, you're having a nightmare. Do we take him off? We've got Hannibal on the bench, of course. Maybe we need to do that. Horn has dove in a little bit there, but Pepe doesn't have a finish on him. And that is all well and good. Bo Said is looking tired, so maybe we do make that change. We've got one more highlight here on the hour mark. Williams with a throw. Back to Samare for Garner. Garner, nice little ball there for Bo Said. For Aarons, for Tete, it's blocked away. Tenali picks it up. Back to Garner. Garner gets it wide. Look at the space Horn is in. Can he whip across in for us? Horn goes back to Tenali. It's a good ball. Samare's hit the post. What have we got to do? We should be 2-0 up against Arsenal. And this is the sucker punch now, isn't it? Can we go and win this ball back, please? Bo Said's doing good defensive work there. Garner, can he get a foot in? He can't, but Bo Said sticking to his man wonderfully. He's let him go there, though. Bo Said, mate, come on. Head in the game. Away. It is away by Carmo. Garner completes the clearance. Tete can't quite get to it, though. This is the first time we've been under pressure this game. Certainly on a highlight, anyway. Aarons, no, he can't quite get to it. Oh, we're going to get sucker punched, aren't we? Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, Tete. No, he can't keep Tonali. I'm tempted to take Tonali off. Oh, Aaron just let his man go. This would be harsh on us. This would be very harsh on us. It's a cracking save, and that's how you put the ball in the back of the net, Tonali. Oh, that is really, really annoying. We should have been 1-0 up. We could have been 2-0 up with the hit post. Benzanu has made a decent save there. It's fallen to Mbumiyang, and we're 1-0 down in a game that, well, to be honest, XG says is quite even. What do we want to do here? Do I want to take Aaron? Do I want to take Tonali off? I think I do. I've just not been impressed by him so far. Let's get Hannibal on for him. They're looking anxious. You don't have to be anxious, boys. Come on. Now, of course, the downside to Hannibal being on is that we do lose a little bit going defensively, but Tete's won that. Now, he's not the quickest. He's got Bo Said getting forward as best he can. Tete, can he... Oh, he's gone down. It's a dive. Are we going to look... Is VAR going to check that? Ref. No, they're not. Okay. Terrible effort there by Tete. I mean, you can't blame him. He had nowhere really to go, but a little bit... Oh, Horn. No, that's harsh. That is very, very harsh. I mean, Tete needs to learn how to dive in training. We'll work on that during the week. But unfortunately, we somewhat fall in a heap. There's some worrying signs with Horn defensively as a left-back, isn't there? Neko Williams, not quite sure what he's doing there either. Yeah. Let's try and demand more. Do we have anybody else on the bench we want to bring on? Williams is looking tired. We'll get Iorfa on for him. Bo Said, the assistant's been telling me to sub him since the first half, so let's get Mayer on for him. And, well, we're going to lose a game that I really honestly do think we could have won. I mean, the good thing is, obviously, there's promising signs there. We're not going to be the Invincibles this season, but look at the XG. We were ahead of them for most of the game. Oh, and that Tonali chance. Unlucky, boys. I don't think we were that bad. So, unfortunately, we start in the drop zone. That is even more harsh on us. We were better than that. We deserved at least a point from that game, and certainly a goal. But, yeah, it wasn't to be. So, youthful Sheffield Wednesday come unstuck. A number of debuts out of the way there as well. Guys, wait right there. He's looking at... Oh, he's low knee. That's fine. Yeah, wait right there, guys. We'll be back. We'll go to Norwich. Hopefully, we'll have a new striker as well. And we'll be better for that run out. We have breaking news this evening out of Sheffield Wednesday as the club announced the long-awaited signing of striker Dominic Solanke for £15.5 million from Championship side Bournemouth. Now, for more on this story, we cross live to local reporter Ernest Topbottom. And Ernest, is this the man to score Sheffield Wednesday's goals? Thanks, mate. Manager Aussie Villain will hope so, but for player who's never scored in Premier League, there will be those saying, I don't know. So there we go, we have got our man, Dominic Solanke, $15.5 million up front from Bournemouth, potentially rising up with goals, games and all that kind of stuff if you ever qualify for the Europa League. Hopefully we will at some point. Fans rate him as a B-, signing is on 78 grand a week, so he's roughly on the same money as Tonali is. We can see all the other bonuses there that I usually like to play out. Now let's have a quick look. He's been the shirt number 11 as well, but it won't matter because his name will be above his head. Let's have a quick look here at what we've signed. Basically, first of all, we have to look at the player in the game, not the player in real life. That's sometimes difficult to do. But I do think he's actually not a bad all-round. I'm going to look to use him as a complete forward. Physically, he's fairly well-rounded. He's good off the ball. He's got decent-ish composure, decent-ish finishing. There's maybe a little bit of room to improve, though at 24, possibly not. And hopefully, he's going to get some goals for us. Now, he's never really scored outside of the championship. But hopefully we'll be able to get something out of him. So that's the man that we've got to lead our line. Hopefully he'll do a decent job for us. Let us know what you think of him in the comments. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Now, I did mention dynamics last game. You can see, I mean, it will get better, but it's not fantastic right now. But it just kind of is what it is. Now, the other thing I should probably update you on, if we just go back here a little bit, is that we've had a departure. Liam Lindsay has gone £500,000 off to Swansea. Now, if you remember, we signed him last year very much as sort of see what happens, 80 grand. So we've made a nice little profit, and he didn't play a league game for us. So that's worked out nicely for the club. So that is that. And a couple of other, just quickly, FYIs. We can see here a young promising striker, Morales, has gone off on loan to Rochdale, was that? Yeah, Rochdale. So that's where he is for the season. And Mooney has gone off to Doncaster. Now, we did promise these guys we'd loan them out. So that's why they've left. So hopefully they'll get lots of first-team football and come back better players for it. Now, we've got to play Norwich, don't we? Let's have a quick look and see what we're all about here. We're expecting same sort of formation as Arsenal, 4-2-3-1 formation. And, well, let's go and have a quick look at the team we're sending out. We're going to go more or less with an unchanged team, just obviously Solanke coming in up front. Try and build. I don't want to judge players off of one performance. So Ben Zunu will continue in goal. Horn, Carmo, Bellick and Williams as the back four. Garner, we're going to switch his role to a deep lying playmaker in this one. Try and get him a little bit more involved perhaps with Samare and Tonali. It's Bo Said and Aarons. It's Solanke up top. Let's be a little bit more positive than positive, and let's get out there. Okay, so we can see the lineups there. Max Aarons is still playing for them. Gylfi Sigurdsson, he was a free transfer. I did look at him actually, but a little bit too old, a little bit too expensive. What do we want to say to this? Show this team what we're all about, shall we? Let's go with that. Let's point our fingers and say, we believe in you, boys. So far, so good. This is looking like a decent team talk. So let's get out there and let's see what we can do. Hopefully, this is the game we get ourselves off the mark for the season. I'm so disappointed at that Arsenal game. Really, really am. But like I say, there were positive signs there. So that's obviously a good thing. And I still don't quite understand how Tonali didn't score that chance. But anyway, here we go with Horn. Can he get across into the penalty area? He gets for Tonali. Tonali goes past one. Tonali chips it in. It's headed away. And are we going to get done on the break here? Garner can't keep up with him. We've got 3-on-3. Garner, you've got to keep going, mate. Oh, no, this is not looking good. Carmo's there. They square it in the middle. Pookie can't miss. And 10 minutes in, and we're 1-0 down. Done on the break. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, the good sign is that there's still a long time to come back in this one, but I'm a little bit concerned at Bellick. He didn't play well last game, and he didn't quite keep up well enough there, did he? But, I mean, we've just done on the break, so it can happen. Yeah, and that puts us bottom of the league. Well, maybe it's the more things change, the more they say the same, as they say. All right, Solanke's not having a great game. Ben Zonu is not having a great game. Williams has got himself a booking. All right, so let's try lowering the tempo and see if that works for us. Let's maybe be more disciplined as well, given the situation that we're in terms of team familiarity. And, well, it's 1-0 at the break. And they only had the one chance, really, which is obviously one chance more than we've created for ourselves. But, yeah. Expect a better performance second half, boys. We believe you can do it. And, yeah. It's always heartbreaking, isn't it? You put all this effort in pre-season. You think you've got yourselves a nice team. You're all set for a successful season. And then this goes and happens. Here we go. Williams with a throw for Bo Said. Can he get a cross in? He can't. Garner, no, he can't quite pick that up. Bellick should pick it up, though. Carmo is in acres of space if you want to go across to him, mate. He goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. That's fine. Bazunu gets it forward. Garner gets it for... What is that? I mean, that's not low tempo or short passing. That suggests we're somewhat panicking a little bit, doesn't it? Bellick is there. Can he get a foot in? No. Neko Williams, don't get yourself sent off, mate. Ball in. Tonali is in the vicinity. He can't do anything about it. Oh dear. Alright, Tonali, off you come, mate. Actually, no. I wonder if we drop Tonali, switch Tonali and Garner around. We'll take Garner off. Bring Hannibal on for him. The problem, as you may remember from last season, is that Hannibal and Tonali don't play well together in the same team. So that's our issue there. We want to go into tactics. Oh, go away, game. Alright. Like I say, I was expecting it to be a little bit of a slow start to the season, but I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. This is horribly, horribly disappointing. We'll go counter-press them. Is there anything else we want to do? What I don't want to do is panic and go and sort of switch two up top and try and reinvent the wheel kind of thing. But equally, at some point, and obviously the second game of the season isn't that point, we need to have a rethink. There's a good ball. Solanke's there. Solanke's hit the post. We should have 3 goals this episode, and we've got absolutely nothing. It's, well, it's very much an episode of what could have been, isn't it? Obviously, I mean, if that goes in, it's 2-1, but that's Solanke off the mark. We're still behind, but at least he's off the mark. Bosia, there it is for Solanke. Touch, finish. Oh, he's put it in eventually. Dominic Solanke on debut. Have some of that. That's more like it, boys. 2-1, and, well, can we get ourselves a point here after all? It's the old 2-0 scoreline, isn't it? At 2-0, we're dead buried and have feeling sorry for ourselves. At 2-1, he was just finding his range. He's hit the same post. This time it's the inside of the post. It goes in. And like I say, at 2-1, we're roaring back into this game, aren't we? They didn't like the praise. Fair enough. I apologise for praising you, boys. Let's give them some more encouragement. There's still some time in this game. 20 minutes to play. We've just made the 1 sub, haven't we? Alright, Tonali is not playing well at all. So, what can we do about that? Samari can drop in, Deli Bashiru can go forward. Yeah, that works. So that is that done. Bo Saeed maybe not having his... Aaron's just not having his best game, so let's get... I wonder if we could use Tete out wide as a wide target man. On attack, see if we can take advantage of a fullback defending out there. Let's, I don't know, we'll pump fist. I don't like that Deli Bashiru's looking nervous, but that's fine. He was unlucky not to start this season, to be honest. He was brilliant for us at the end of last year. Can we go and get something here at the end? It doesn't look like it's going to... Or is it? Or is it going to happen? 85th minute. Bo Saeed. We've got Tete at the back post. Can we pick him out? It's, blocked away. It's hacked clear. We should get to that. Bellick is there. Carmo has it. Can he find a pass? Forward for Hannibal. Hannibal's got Tete in front of him. Hannibal, can he go himself? Hannibal sticks it in and it's 2-2. We have come back. Off the bench, Hannibal Mabry makes it 2-2. It's a stunning comeback from our boys here, from the Owls. And, well, we may have just kind of stumbled upon something as this game went on. Maybe just kept going. He just kept going. They didn't close him down. And it's 2-2. We've come back from the dead. Can we complete the resurrection now and go and get all 3 points? 5 minutes of stoppage time to play. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but we'll take that. A point on the road. And it's more than a point, isn't it? Because we've come back from 2-0 down and we've nicked that, which is absolutely stunning. Really, really happy with that. What a comeback that is, boys. outstretched arms. Fantastic. Well done. Super sub Hannibal rescues Sheffield Wednesday. Solanke off the mark as well on debut. It's, in the end, turned out to be a reasonably good game for us, that one. A quick look at the league table. And, well, we have to scroll down to find ourselves, but at least we're not in that drop zone and we're off the mark. And it could have been, well, it could have been so much worse than that, couldn't it? But there we go, guys. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time for... Now, I'm going to kind of work backwards. We want to do Sheffield United, Liverpool. We probably want to come back somewhere in between. So let's come back for Brentford, Southampton. Brentford at home is a game we're going to want to win. Southampton away is something we'd like to take at least a point from. And then that leaves us 4 games till we get to that one, and then we'll have the World Cup break. So that brings us to the end of the transfer window as well. I don't know if we'll do too much more. We have a little bit of cash. We have a little bit of wage. We have about 100 grand a week in wages, so we have quite a bit in wages. If we could get somebody else to play wide left, I wouldn't be against that, but we're not in any hurry now. I think we're essentially got done what we needed to get done. And we'll go with what we have here unless something comes up, which can obviously happen. But as I said, if you've enjoyed that, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for Brentford and Southampton. Take care.